Imagine a world without forests. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? Yet, we lose 18.7 million acres of forests annually, equivalent to 27 soccer fields every minute. This is not just about losing trees, it's about losing habitats for countless species, disrupting water cycles that all life depends on, and releasing vast amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, thereby exacerbating climate change. Our planet's lungs are being cut away at an alarming rate. The consequences are far-reaching and devastating. The loss of biodiversity is staggering, as forests are home to 80% of the world's terrestrial species. The interruption of water cycles can lead to droughts, floods, and changes in weather patterns. And let's not forget, forests act as our primary defense against climate change, absorbing nearly a third of the world's carbon emissions. The statistics are grim, yet all hope is not lost. There are heroes among us fighting to restore our forests. Meet Dr. Jane Goodall, a renowned primatologist, and Mr. Mark Benioff, the founder of 1T.org, a platform dedicated to conserving, restoring and growing 1 trillion trees by 2030. Dr. Goodall, with her decades of experience in the field, brings a unique perspective to the table. Forests are not just a collection of trees, she says. They are complex, interconnected ecosystems that support a myriad of life forms. When we lose forests, we lose more than just trees. We lose the biodiversity that makes our planet vibrant and resilient. She continues, the key to reforestation is not just planting trees, but ensuring they survive and thrive. This requires a deep understanding of the local ecosystem and a commitment to long-term care and protection. The challenges are immense, but the rewards are even greater. Switching gears, we turn to Mr. Benioff, a businessman turned conservationist. His mission with 1T.org is nothing short of ambitious. We aim to conserve, restore and grow 1 trillion trees by 2030, he shares. This is a massive undertaking, but it's not impossible. It requires global cooperation, innovative solutions, and a shift in how we perceive our relationship with nature. Benioff sheds light on the hurdles faced in this mission. The challenges are multifaceted. We grapple with issues of land rights, climate change, and economic pressures, but we also face a lack of awareness and understanding about the importance of forests. Our goal is not just to plant trees, but to change mindsets, he concludes with a note of optimism. Despite the challenges, we've seen incredible progress. Every tree planted is a step towards a healthier planet. It's a testament to what we can achieve when we work together. As Dr. Goodall and Mr. Benioff have shared, reforestation is not just a possibility, it's an urgent necessity. Across the globe, people are taking action. They are rewriting the narrative 1 tree at a time. Let's take a journey around the world to celebrate some of the most inspiring reforestation success stories. We begin in the lush green landscapes of Costa Rica, a country that's been leading the charge in forest restoration. In the mid-1980s, Costa Rica had one of the highest deforestation rates in Central America. But this small nation decided to turn things around. Through a combination of strict regulations, conservation incentives, and public awareness campaigns, they have successfully restored 2.5 million acres of forest. That's an area larger than the entire state of Connecticut. Costa Rica's forests are now thriving, home to more than 5% of the world's biodiversity. They serve as a living testament to the resilience of nature and the power of collective action. Our next stop is Africa, where a truly monumental initiative is underway. The Great Green Wall is an African-led movement with an ambitious goal to grow an 8,000-kilometre natural wonder of the world across the entire width of Africa. This wall of trees will stretch from Senegal in the west to Djibouti in the east, crossing 11 countries in total. It's not just about planting trees, but about creating sustainable landscapes that provide food, jobs, and a reason to stay for the millions who live along its path. Over the last decade, progress has been significant. In Senegal, for instance, nearly 12 million acres of degraded land has been restored. In Ethiopia, more than 15 million acres have been reforested. This isn't just a wall, it's a lifeline for people and the planet. Let's not forget about other remarkable initiatives happening in the corners of the globe. In India, the largest single-day tree planting event saw over 50 million trees planted in just 24 hours. In Brazil, a couple decided to replant a rainforest, and 20 years later, their small project has grown into a forest that's bigger than Central Park. These stories are not anomalies. They are a reflection of a global movement, a movement driven by individuals, communities, and countries who understand the importance of forests for our survival. They understand that restoring our forests isn't just an environmental necessity, but a moral one. The beauty of reforestation is that it's something everyone can contribute to, regardless of where you live or what you do. Every tree planted, every policy changed, every community engaged brings us one step closer to a world where our forests can once again thrive. These stories stand testament to what we can achieve when we decide to give back to Mother Nature. You might wonder, what can I do to contribute? The answer is, a lot more than you think. Indeed, each of us has a significant role to play in reforestation efforts. The power to instigate change lies within our daily habits, our choices, and our ability to spread awareness. Here are some ways you can make a difference. Firstly, you could support organisations that focus on planting trees. These organisations work tirelessly to replenish our forests, creating habitats for countless species and contributing to the health of our planet. Your donations, whether monetary or in kind, can help these organisations continue their important work. Next, consider reducing your paper usage. In the digital age, it's easier than ever to go paperless. Opt for electronic bills and receipts, read e-books instead of paper ones, and think twice before printing that email. Every piece of paper saved is a little victory for our forests. Furthermore, we can all contribute by spreading awareness about the importance of reforestation. Share information, inspire others, and encourage those around you to make eco-friendly choices. Use your voice, whether it's through social media, in your community, or even at your dinner table. The more people that understand the significance of reforestation, the more likely we are to see action. And it's not just about trees. It's about creating sustainable systems. It's about understanding that everything in nature is interconnected. When we plant a tree, we're not just growing a piece of wood, we're providing a home for wildlife, we're improving air quality, we're supporting communities, and we're fighting climate change. Remember, you don't have to single-handedly save the world. It's about collective action. It's about millions of small steps, taken together, that can lead to significant change. Each tree planted, each piece of paper saved, each conversation about reforestation adds up. So start today, make a conscious decision to support reforestation efforts. Choose to be part of the solution, because every action counts, no matter how small it seems. Forests are more than just a collection of trees. They're the lungs of our planet, the home of countless species, and the source of life for many communities. Indeed, our journey today has taken us through the heart-wrenching reality of deforestation, into the minds of experts fighting to reverse these effects, and across the globe to witness inspiring stories of successful forest restoration. Each step of the way, we've discovered the undeniable importance of reforestation in combating climate change and preserving biodiversity. Remember the shocking statistics. Every minute, we lose an area of forest the size of 20 football fields. But together, we can change this narrative. We've heard from the experts who've dedicated their lives to studying and advocating for our forests, providing us with valuable insights and solutions to this pressing issue. We've also seen that reforestation is not a distant dream, but a tangible reality. From the lush landscapes of Costa Rica, reborn from the ashes of deforestation, to the thriving forests of Niger, where farmers have regenerated over 5 million hectares of land, these success stories prove that it's possible to restore our forests to their former glory. But these achievements are not exclusive to experts or distant lands. Each one of us has a role to play in the restoration of our forests. Whether it's supporting sustainable businesses, educating ourselves and others about the importance of reforestation, or even planting a tree in our own backyard, our individual actions can collectively make a significant impact. These forests are not just a resource for us to exploit, but a treasure for us to cherish and protect. They're the silent heroes in our battle against climate change, absorbing billions of tons of carbon dioxide each year. They're the guardians of biodiversity, providing a home to over 80% of the world's terrestrial species. The future of our forests is in our hands. Together we can ensure that they continue to thrive for generations to come.